Stuck shut. Real quick. Delta doesn't want to have anything to do with it now.
Good morning, good morning.
She's mad. You're like, I heard you say moo. Exactly. Oh, your little eyeball's getting better.
Happy
Everybody's
Valentine's
getting, like,
Day.
Cold. Cat, yes. Okay.
Guys, I got your votes
It's my
in.
butterbean.
There's some cool prizes.
Hi guys. How's everybody's day going?
Hi, Cindy.
Yay! We're doing awesome over here. Mary. I feel like Mary's she's like, they're lying. No, I'm just kidding. Hi guys. How's everybody doing today? Buckeye says, vote for me, forget the other cats. Look, he's like, vote for me.
Milady says,
Milady says,
forget him,
forget
me.
Forget him. Look at Look, I think they're trying to put in some last minute votes. Milady's like, look at how cute she is. So the cutest thing about Milady, she's got the cutest, can you see them? The cute little pink pigs. Go vote for black kitties. Yes, Lucy's on there. She's our, yeah. Vote for black kitties. Buckeye says, vote for me. Lady says, vote for me. Look, they're trying to put their own, I think they're trying to really, we've had a lot of like, what is that called? Where they do something bad and they sneak in and try to, we've had a lot of vote tampering going on.
Oh.
Vote tampering. I don't know if you guys saw the photo of a pony on Lynette's desk trying to
Excuse me.
sway the votes. Okay. I feel like
Standing on the X's or the ones or something, you know?
what's that?
Was he standing on the keyboard?
It was Milady, or not Milady. I'm sorry, a pony. A pony was. Yeah, she was really watching Lynette put all the information in. I'm like, thanks. Okay. Hi guys. So now I just got this chair all wet. Let's just sit down and get a.
Sit down, Megan.
And of course it had to be a super. Hey. That's not gonna get. Look, he's trying to. See, Buckeye's trying to fight a contender. That's not right, Buckeye.
Buckeye, you're out of the race.
I know. Out of the race for poor conduct or something. We demand a recount. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a pony's rigging it.
Jack, are you having fun, bro?
You know, so there was. You guys have no idea how tricky it was, just even narrowing it down to 10. It was. Oh, thank you, Nova. Nova, I haven't gone through everything yet, so we still got to go through the morning ones. So, or the ones that came this morning, last night. So, we're working on those right now.
So get him in now.
So get, yeah, you still have time. Get some in. I won't be mad. Let me see here. I did make a couple notes to go over with our Friday update. Okay. It's been, I don't know, a really busy, you guys are really dusty. Hold on. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Washing their face or ours?
Washing your face, or both, all of ours. It's been one of those, like, busy weeks, but, like, it's just been a chaotic week. Why are you sitting so far off? That's not fair. No, I don't turn it more to me. Oh, brother. Now I'm really mucking everything up. Oh, Megan. This is called my life. If it can be mucked with, I will muck it.
How about I just
There. Or Lynette can just move over so we can see her lovely face. All right. So, we do have a couple things to go over with you. Kind of minor, but, you know, there they are. So the first thing is biscuits. So you guys all know biscuits was kind of like, kind of crabby, kind of not, kind of crabby, kind of not. She kind of would just flip-flop.
Biscuits is the Siamese cat.
Yes.
That came in.
Yeah. Beautiful cat. Oh, she's so pretty. So pretty. So we're like, what do we do with Biscuits? Because she was just kind of just not getting settled quite well. So we're like, let's try her in the Cove and see how she's doing. She's doing pretty well, actually.
She loves it.
She does. For like 2 days, there's this really weird drawer cubby there, and she's like, I dubbed this my home. She stuck in there for a couple days, but actually didn't go potty or anything in there. So she was coming out and all that good stuff. She's just like, I like this. Now she's coming out more. She's more social, definitely more talkative, according to Cindy. And she's actually doing pretty decent. So I think this is working out really, really well. So I'm really happy with that. The next one is our orange boy, Bromwell. This is not in my most ideal situation. He's still in a kennel or a pen. It's not my most ideal. We just have to unfortunately keep him there until he can get his snip. Sucks, but that's how it's going. I can definitely tell you he's probably still going to be like a Porchy kitty. But we have made just a tiny bit of progress. I can brag a little bit. Lynette and I, sorry, can we share? Lynette and I, probably several times a day each, I think generally, will go in there and scritch him and pet him, or, use the scritchers and the brush and try to scritch him. And just as of really yesterday and today, I can get in there and, a couple days, I can get in there and pet him. And I mean, you missed it. Where his ear, if you scrub in his ear, he like, they do that. So that's actually really exciting. We did find out he doesn't care about treats, doesn't care about licky sticks, but he does like the chicken fillets. We discovered that yesterday. I think you suggested that. You're like, why not a chick? Or someone did.
I did.
Why not a Chick-fil-A? Or a Chick-fil-A. Yeah, a chicken fillet. So I've hand-fed him a chicken fillet bits. Now, he wouldn't quite eat it right from my hand, but I could put it right in front of him, and he was just gobbling. Oh, I didn't even look when I went past there right now. I put him a plate in there right now. I bet it's gone. He loves the chicken fillets. He's decided that that's very good. So we've been doing the feeding, and I've been doing feeding and brushing at the same time. So it's really nice. I can get some pretty good, like, bare hand head scratches and rubs and pets and all that stuff. And he's seeming more interested and alert. I don't know how else to say that.
I think he's more trusting. For
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, this is a stray cat that had been hanging around the neighborhood for quite a while, that had never been touched. No one has ever been able to touch this cat.
Yeah.
But they knew he definitely needed neutered, and with the cold weather, they wanted him to have a warm, safe place.
Yeah.
And that's how we got him.
Yeah.
But he's coming around.
He is. It's not the most. It's not the most ideal having him in a pen. I hate that for especially as long as we have, just because of our unfortunate spay and neuter calendar at this time of year, where it's kind of spaced out a little bit more. But I mean, he's starting to do a little bit better as in today. Yesterday and today. So.
And Megan and I have talked about this a lot. We hate them to sit in a cage.
Yeah, it's not the most ideal.
However, if he was in a humane society or just about anywhere else, that's where they're at. They're not free roaming.
Yeah. So, it's the lesser of two evils. We're trying to think of it. And, Kitty Baby, we've said that a lot. We're like, it sucks, but at least he's got food, heat, litter box, toys, although he hasn't played with a toy. I thought he would like banana. He hasn't liked that. But that ear scritching this morning that I was doing, he was... Oh, thanks, Mrs. Boomer. Chicken fillets coming. He'll be very grateful.
And I'm telling you, he looks like this.
Oh my gosh, he does. Like, I swear, here, like, his cheeks somehow look bigger,
Yeah.
even. I don't know. And then, so, like, when I use this, one thing I use is the back scratchers, because they're kind of cupped and they're small enough to, like, get in, like, here. And I'm telling you what, it's like, it's like you're rubbing, like, chipmunk cheeks. He's so cute. Does he purr? I'm able to get him, like, very little bit. Yeah, like
very low.
Yeah, very, very little bit. I found a couple things that he really likes. Scritch. It took me a lot, but I was finally able to get his under here, and he does enjoy that. He presses really hard. So, yeah. So that's where we sit. His neuter's coming up in 2 more weeks. So, not, like I said, not the most ideal, but he's safe and he's warm, and he's actually doing pretty decent. You should see, I'll have to take a picture. His little eyes are like, just maybe we can get like a tiny video later. Just like a little snippet video so you can see him actually getting petted. So yeah, so that's where he's sitting right now. So, you know, progress. Small but there. The next update I wanted to give you was Teddy. That kid is so precious. He is doing so very well. He's finally gained weight this week. So, you know, he had all that FIP fluid, you know, in his tummy. So he lost all of that. So then he, you know, lost weight. Then he gained back up to where we started at. So now he's kind of starting to supersede that weight. He is so sweet. He is the best patient.
I love her.
He is so, I was loving on him this morning, and he lost a baby tooth this morning, so I got a little Teddy baby tooth in my baby tooth jar. So he is the nicest boy. He's so sweet. Just purrs, and honestly, he's happy. Although I feel like sometimes he looks at you and he's like, why am I in here? I feel fine. Let me out. I'm fine. Let me out. And I'm like, oh, Teddy, no, just a little bit. Although I am going to have to figure out somewhere to put him a little bit bigger, because he's not like our normal, or not like our last couple FIP kids where we could keep him in a cage longer because they were so sickly in the beginning. He actually wasn't quite as sick. Like I said, that's where I think we kind of maybe caught it touch early, if you can even say that with FIP. Where he never got very, very sick, just filled up with fluid. So we'll work on him. Overall, though, he's like the best boy. And like, time for your pill. He's like, all right, mama. He don't fuss. She don't even help. He's just like, okay, mom, I'm ready. Such a good boy.
He is.
He's so purry. So purry.
And if he's laying down and you say, hi, Daddy, he'll jump up and come running towards you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So as far as patient-wise goes, he is one of the tops. He is tops. He's just, him's a good boy. So yeah, he loves his lovies. Loves. And he loves playing. We put there was a tiny toy that we put in there. I have to show you a picture. But there was a very tiny scratcher toy that someone had sent in that's actually kind of perfect size to fit inside a pin. So we put that in there with him. And he just, I mean, he demolishes it. He loves it. He's already broke one thing off of it. He climbs on it. He plays on it. Every new toy you give him, it's his new favoriteest toy. He's just...
We have to remind him that
he's sick.
You're sick.
Yeah. You're sick. You're not feeling well. He's like, I am? Yeah. Really?
Give me more baby food.
Yeah. So, do we need to go shopping? Yeah, we might need to at some point. This little thing that's in his pen, he was so excited the day we put it in there. He was like, oh, you put in any new toy. I put in a new crinkle ball the other day, and he was like, oh, this is amazing. He's got 1,200 toys in there, but for some reason you put in a brand new one, and that's his favorite.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's the Teddy update. What else updates do I need to do?
Got some returns.
Yeah. We did get some returns. Now, the upside downside is, unfortunately, we were picking, or we were supposed to get these returns last week. There is a rule in rescue: no animal intake 2 weeks prior to going on a vacation. That is the hands down rule. We get loads of calls to take in cats all the time. You cannot take them in 2 weeks prior to you leaving. So that's why the kitties were supposed to be returned last week, and then life just kind of happened. So the first kitty that we got returned was Eileen. She was brought in on the 10th, Monday. Yeah, she was brought in on the 10th. Her original adoption date, please forgive me guys, I think I'm going to remember, was 11/22/2020. That was her original adoption date. That was a tricky one. You want to talk about her?
She, do you want me to tell the story, or?
Sure.
So you want me to? She was returned because it wasn't working out with her family after 5 years. She's a really good girl.
She's so sweet.
She's very sweet.
Oh, Mary, do you want to try to get her? Would be okay with that?
Yeah.
You probably don't want to see her. Ew, cats.
So anyway, we took her back, and she came back not in the best
Shape?
that we would like, but we're kind of picky.
We are. And, you know.
All week, well, the first 3 days, she drank and drank and drank.
It was phenomenal. I have never seen. It was quite wild. I don't know. We're not quite sure what happened. She had quite a bit of fleas. I think we gave her baths, didn't we? We gave her baths, right? Yeah, didn't we? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gave her a bath right away, because you could almost feel it. Oh, hi. Here's Eileen. Hello. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear what you mean. I is the sweetest.
The last 2 days, I'm saying the last 2 days, she has turned. She is much, much more loving. Yeah, she was an indoor cat.
She does have an eye goop. Can I get your? Oh, she's like, leave my eye goop.
But
there we go.
sometimes people have fleas in their house.
Do you want to come closer so you can really see? She's so beautiful.
She doesn't look anything like all the other striped kitties.
No, I look completely different. Hi, Eileen.
And she is a lover.
She is a super nice cat.
Her name is Eileen.
Yes, she is spayed because she was one of our kitties, so of course she's spayed.
Yep. She is so. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty. I know. They always look away from where you want them to look. I know. Nope. No. Hi, Eileen.
You're making me dizzy.
Yeah, it spins. She is so sweet. She had quite a bit of fleas. She had, she was pretty dehydrated. She drank, oh my goodness, I think, like, right when we put her in there, I think she immediately drank 3 bowls of water right off the bat. And then every time someone would go in there, one of us was refilling the bowl. The following morning, she drank 3 bowls in the morning for Kim, and then when I got here at 9, I refilled her bowl. So she was very, very dehydrated for some reason. She does have a total kissy nose. She's a very tiny little girl. She's actually, after 3 days of being here, oh, I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's her flea meds. I'm like,
Still,
ew.
I
Yeah,
could've
I
done the
hate
same
that
thing this
nasty
morning.
flea med. After 3 days of being here, she's actually gained 1 pound. 1 whole pound
In 3 days.
in 3 days. And
I can do that.
Me
That
too.
tells you how dehydrated she was.
Yeah, and she ate too. Ate.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mary. I
Do
appreciate
you want
it.
her to go back or down?
Shoot. You know what? Actually, do you want to just put her right there in Dodgers? Let's go ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna move her anyway, so just give her a little taste of the front. Yeah. So she came back. She's so nice. She ate a lot. Yeah, she likes her food. Likes her food. We even gave her Hydrocare. I didn't even tell you that.
Yeah.
You gave her the Hydrocare? It was like bone dry. She was Hydrocare is this like hydration supplement. I think it akin to like a Gatorade for us or a Pedialyte or something like that. So we give it to them when they need a little extra something. And it's like this very thick, brothy stuff. She was like, this is amazing. How is she with food? She's very good. Very good with food.
She likes it.
She likes it. I don't know what went wrong. I'm not sure. I just don't know. So, yeah, so that's where that was. But I'm grateful they're back, or she's back. I don't have her exact birthday in front of me. I'm sorry, guys. She, I think, is about 5 years old. I think, right in there. About 5, or coming up to be 5 years old. It's pretty close.
Right.
So, so she's super sweet. So we're smitten with her. Okay. Yeah, she's still young. So, she's in good shape, and or she'll be in good shape. And has she? I don't think it's a diabetes issue because her water intake now has calmed down significantly, more to a normal level. So, thank you for watching. Hugs to you on depression. We all know that. Yeah. Yeah, that was our first thought was a diabetes or something bad, like that. But then after 2 days or 3 days, the water intakes just completely went down to a normal intake level. So we realized it was more of a dehydration. So that's where she's at. She's doing really good though. She loves food. Loves food. I cannot believe she gained a pound. I called Jackie. I called Jackie because I'm like, have you ever seen a cat gain a pound? And it literally, at that point, it was a day and a half that she had gained this pound, because I came in and looked at her and I said, we were getting ready to leave for the day. I'm like, she looks a little bit more filled out. I'm like, let's weigh her real quick. And we did. It was the end of the day, and it was a full pound and technically 1 ounce. And I called Jackie. I was like, have you ever seen this where they can gain a whole pound? She's like, oh yeah, after dehydration. So anyways, so there's that. So the next thing is on Wednesday, part of the other returns that we were planning on is Margaret. Margaret's kind of goofy because we've been calling her a return, even though she's technically not from here. Jack-a-lack. Jack-a-lack, jack-a-lack, jack-a-lack. Say, you don't have to deal with hunger, do you? He's like, nope. Yep, you're right. That's such a good thing, and it hurts our hearts so bad, but we need to focus on the here and the now, and she's here with us, and we are going to make sure her life is amazing. So that's the good news.
We will love her
Like
she's not been.
Yeah. So it'll be okay. So that's the good news. We have her. The next news is we have another return that came on the 12th. These are all part of that bunch of returns I told you guys that were coming. So the other return was on the 12th. This is Margaret. Margaret is the nicest cat. So Margaret actually was not from here, but we are very familiar with her because we've trimmed Margaret's nails monthly for years and years. Margaret is 5 years old. So real quick, to Kathy. Kathy said, "What about the cat Eileen was adopted with?" I'm working on that. So just know that.
Do you need her up here, or would you rather not?
I don't know. What do you think? You want? Okay. Thanks, Mary. Mary's like, ugh, I have to get cats again. Gross.
Yeah, gotta stop cleaning and go get a cat.
Yeah. So, so Margaret is not a cat from here, but it's one we're very familiar with. We have trimmed her nails for years and years and years. She's approximately 5 years old, relatively good health. Her mama, unfortunately, is moving to take care of her elderly brother, and it's a really sad situation. The mama is very upset over it, but because we're kind of very familiar with Margaret and who she is, that's why she brought her here. So there's that. Mary's getting Margaret. Margaret is the nicest cat. She's young. She's only like 5, but she looks to me like the sweet old lady cat. Yeah, Lynette has a theory that she might be older, but she's a long-haired brown tiger. And she, weirdly enough, she's got a stumpy tail. It's not super like Zabby stumpy, but it's a short and stumpy tail. Weird. She's very quiet, but I know that at home she's social. Does that make sense? Like, she's more outgoing at home. She loves to be snuggled and held all the time. That's what she wants, just snuggle and hold her. So, yeah, kind of like a stub's tail, where it's almost, hers is a little more deceiving because of her long hair, so it looks like it's longer than what it is, but if you run it, it's like, boop, it stops short. So Margaret is our other return.
And no, I am not taking her home.
So she has actually wanted this cat careful, Jack. Hi, baby. She has wanted this cat for years. And unfortunately, now that she's got the opportunity to get this cat, she is full to the max. So, yeah. So, hi, Jack-a-lack. Jack-a-lack. I said a Jack, and a Jack-a-lack. Stop being so cute.
Shoot.
I know.
Shiloh said something that I was going to touch on. I can't remember what she said.
Mods, can you post what Shiloh said?
I think it was Shiloh.
Maybe. Yeah, but how's she going to take her and Jack? They were.
Find her.
Go get her.
Lynette's like, oh shoot, I'll go get her.
I'll go get her.
Isn't she in Fat Thumper's room?
Yeah, she's in a pin though right now, and she's probably hiding.
Oh, thanks for telling me, guys.
Oh, thank you for grabbing that. Got it. Until I started watching Your Rescue, I never knew cats would get returned. Sadly, they do. They do. It's not the ideal situation, but unfortunately, sometimes life changes, and things happen. But to Shiloh's point, that does. Please make sure you have a plan for your pets. That is such a huge thing, and I dare say, even plan it now. Plan now of where your pets would go if something should happen to you, if something should happen to your spouse, if something came up where you can no longer care for them. Having a plan is so important. We do everything to prevent a cat being returned. We do everything to prevent it. Life just happens. It just does. I'm gonna switch sides. Oh, I'm sorry, Moo Moo. I'm gonna switch sides real quick because so you can see Lynette right up front with her. And it is better to be returned than dumped outside. And that's why we have that in our
This may have to be a very quick visit.
okay, she's a little shy. Hi, Margaret. Hi, baby. Hi, Margaret girl. Hi. Says, do you like a brown tiger? Says you can come adopt me. I'm so sweet. The only thing I'm slightly familiar with her as far as medical, I did get her a medical chart. The only thing was she is currently on a urinary dry food from a previous urinary issue she had, I think in 2003. I don't know if that's still ongoing or anything like that. It would be something to check with your vet kind of thing. But yeah, she is so sweet and fluffy. One thing I do know just from trimming her nails and grooming her over the years is she does occasionally need a little bun trim. So we do some bun trims on her. Is she beautiful? You can see why Mama was so upset having to let her go because she is such a sweet girl. Hi. Oh, it's Margaret. Oh,
Okay.
Margaret.
To my baby.
To take me home. Add me to the other list of grooming cats I have.
Yeah.
She's like, wow, this is big room. Says every time she's come, she's only seen the back room. You've never seen this front room, have you? No, I've never seen this front room. Is she pretty? Shiloh said they never knew that cats would get returned and people should have a plan for their cats.
Yes. And that's what I was going to say is we get 40 to 50 calls a day. When we're up here chatting, if you notice, I do not have a phone on me because it would be ringing nonstop. But we get 40 to 50 calls a day of us wanting to take kitties in. And it's so sad. I mean, people just don't have a plan. Whether it's they're moving, their boyfriend, girlfriend split up, divorce, allergies, you name it. There's always a great excuse. And it is sad. It's very sad. Some things are just unfortunate that happen.
Mm-hmm.
But have a plan for your animals. You know, I can't imagine not having someone or several someones that wouldn't take my animals in an emergency.
Yeah.
I had a fire. You know, my house burnt to the ground. And, you know, that within an hour, I had my cats and my dogs in a place. You know, is you just plan ahead.
Yeah.
Make sure you have several people that will take them and know that they're good with them.
Yeah. Lining up a few is fantastic because if their situation changes, but we talk about this all the time. If something should happen, just even hospital-wise, you know, she has to go out of town to take care of her mom for a long time, or you know, whatever. Have a plan in place. It is just so important. It is so important. That's probably the biggest thing that we, you know, run into all the time. And yeah, they've come with me. Yeah. It's just, it's a big thing to please consider and know, have a plan.
Yeah.
Have a plan for that. So.
And have a long-term plan. I mean, yeah, it's easy to have somebody watch your cats for a couple days, but when it turns into weeks and months and forever, you know, it's hard.
Yeah. So there's that. Keep that in mind, guys, or work on that. Make that a priority to try to figure that out. Because you'd be surprised at how often we hear this. And it's just so sad. I always think like, yeah, even if you're
And I know what you guys mean by I would never leave them. My honey ended up in the hospital, emergency situations, and we were there for weeks at a time. And you know, it's hard. It's hard. It's not always a planned
yeah, exactly. It's not
situation.
Always. Yeah, and it's sad because they do suffer. Mark B asked a quick question.
Do you want to slide?
Yeah, you want to sit? She's calming down a little bit. Yeah, second.
Sit on your lap.
Mark B asked a good question. Yeah, she's always loved Lynette. She actually is doing very well, honestly. She's normally just a quieter girl. Mark B asked a quick question. When a cat's returned, do you test for feline leukemia and FIV? Absolutely. Absolutely. So we do 2 tests on every cat when they initially come in off the streets. We do 1 test for feline leukemia and FIV and heartworm the day they come in, and then we do repeat that test in 4 weeks. If they've been returned and we know that they've already gone through their 2 tests in the beginning, we will only do the test 1 time to ensure that they're good. So we always do that, and in most cases when we don't know their records or anything like that, we will start from scratch. We will do the entire deworming process on them. We'll do the entire vaccination process on them. We'll start from scratch as if they were a brand new cat. Yeah, making sure your pets are microchipped. I don't know if you remember my situation, but I had to go into the facility. I feel like I vaguely remember that, Big Dave. I know, she's like a brown Egypt.
See, but I'm nicer.
Hi, Steven. Hi, Stevie. Hi, baby boy. Mr. Butterfly. Can someone tell me what time Q&A started?
10:30-ish.
Big Dave, that's a good point. You know, he had to go into a facility. He had no plan. He thought that this would never happen. Absolutely. Oh, fantastic point. You think that it's not going to happen. You don't want it to happen, but it's really good to have that plan in place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and have backups here. So, yeah. Oh, that's wonderful, Big Dave. Luckily, a neighbor fell in love with Toby. Yeah. So those are our updates. Anything else that I'm missing? Next week.
Fundraiser at 1.
Yeah, fundraiser at 1. We're gonna go over those results. That'll give us plenty of time to. We've got loads of things to add in there. So thank you guys. I'm so excited. We will get those added in.
Look at your tails go crazy.
You are absolutely right, Max.
Max, yes. Max said the worst thing is when parents are buying their kids an animal as a gift, birthday or Christmas, and they realize that it's a huge responsibility and return it. Yes, yes, yes. That's always kind of one of the things Jackie warned me of, is looking out for things like that. Is Marilyn's tummy better today? She had gotten a little sick last night. I do recall Marilyn does get these little bouts every now and then, poor thing. But I have given her some medicine for her tummy to calm it down, and she should be feeling much better. Yeah. Oh.
Look at that head hanging off the side. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, this Valentine, favorite Valentine, these numbers are so close. And they have been.
Yeah, they have been
whole
really
time.
So she stopped telling me. I don't know actually what they are. She stopped telling me a couple days ago because I'm like, where are they sent? And she's like, I'm not telling you. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm choking on myself. This is how I shall die. Not something cool like skydiving off a cliff in Nicaragua. No, it's choking on my own.
I'm gonna fall off the mountain.
Yeah, right. I'll make it sound cool though, like you were saving an animal at the edge of the cliff. The animal was saved.
Exactly.
Oh shoot. Yeah, so
Yes, KB.
yeah, parents getting cats for their teens, and then the teens leaving home in a couple years. So it's. I'm not gonna lie. This week, it's been trying,
emotional.
Yes, it's been a trying, emotional week, especially seeing cats. I hate seeing cats returned in not the situation that I would like. Who is that?
The one, I have no idea.
That brown one right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Murph. He gets grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, Murph.
Very grumpy.
Especially if a cat gets close to him, he's like...
He jumped up and just slapped Delta in the face.
Yeah, he does. So it's been a trying week. But we'll get that sometime, and we'll hope for a better week next week. Now, next week, Lynette and I are leaving on Wednesday to go to the vet conference down in Columbus. We're going to be leaving. We haven't decided what time Wednesday. Truly, we haven't quite sat down long enough to figure that out. We haven't decided what time we're leaving on Wednesday, but we will be back on Saturday night. So Saturday night, I'll be doing the meds like normal. The time for the cam being off tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know that I have a specific time. I do know Ed wants to, we're doing that cable reset tomorrow. I might maybe do a teeny tiny Facebook Live while some of the cables are coming off and stuff like that. Show you some before and afters. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, so Lynette and I are excited to go to this vet conference. We're going to learn a lot of stuff, and I'm looking forward to it because I know so much more, not much, but more things than I did 3 years ago. So some of the things I'll actually recognize. 3 years ago, I'm like, what's Giardia? This time they have a class on Giardia, so I'm excited. I'm like, I know what that is. Maybe we should take that. So it'll be fun.
I think we're both taking a lot of different classes this year.
I think so too. There's just so many good ones going on at the same time.
Well, so hopefully I don't get kicked out of any because of Megan.
If you just remember to turn your volume down on your phone. Oh, shoot. I'm like Barbine.
It is fun. It's exhausting.
It is tiring.
Sudden
and
classes.
Tell them about our hotel room. We literally called when there was like one room left. So we've got a king bed. Snuggle time.
I won't even go into that.
I'm
Just
like,
pray for me.
Yeah. Pray for her peace. No, luckily there is a couch, so. But
if you've been to a conference, they are exhausting, and you get so much information.
Yeah, crammed into your mind
so quickly.
Yes,
because they're rush, because they have this much time to tell you everything.
Yeah, and there's they have a big showroom too, where they have a whole bunch of vendors and stuff in there. And I'm really looking forward to that because every time you go in there, you're going to see all sorts of neat stuff. And every single time I leave, I'm like, wow, we really need that blood meter 2006 Rama reader. It's only 6,000, Lynette. And she's like, no, we don't need that. But it looks neat. It will be really fun. It'll be fun.
Yes. So I will be taking my own pillow and blankie.
There's a fold-out couch in there, so I'm good. I can sleep anywhere. I'm good. She's gonna have the bed. I've got the couch, and she's like, oh no, we could swap. No, it's fine. I'm good. I sleep anywhere. So.
You cannot record the class.
No. They do hand out free samples, so we do get a whole bunch of free, well, it wasn't samples. It was like cups and stuff last time, but yeah, it'll be really good. Yeah, so it's gonna be
See, last year we done the jelly bean challenge on each other.
Oh yeah, we did. And we went out to dinner at a really nice place.
I have a very clean cat.
That was fun
Well,
for one of us.
Let's just say the morning was rough on one of us too.
Megan ended up in the men's bathroom.
I was lost. It was a good time where we could just de-stress a little bit. So it was good.
It's in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, so it's not very far, which is nice. This is Margaret. Yeah. Luckily the waitress was kind. She's like, nope, over here. I'm like, ah. Oh, shoot. So.
Oh,
Oh,
Meatball
this
is wonderful. My kitties are doing fantastic.
I'm gonna.
I can't do another one. Oh, by the way, this cat does not like to be held, we were told.
Yeah, she hates it. Look at her. She looks miserable.
anytime you throw it, you just.
Yeah, you look miserable. She's like, yeah, I hate it.
And I.
Big Dave, just let your imagination go wild.
Your cats are starting to like me.
I'm a wimp.
I don't want to play with you.
Yeah, Stu, I'll check with Rita. I think she might have sent you, you have to approve a friend request. And I think she might have sent you one, oh, maybe not. Here, Stu, I'll fix it. I'll grab you. Adding friend. I sent you a friend request on Facebook. Just approve that and I'll get you added.
I'm a German Shepherd.
Margaret is such a sweet girl. When she's not quite so shy, I'll show you her cute little tail. But she's got the cutest little, it's just a little nub tail. Yeah. I wish you wondered, like, I want to know what happened. Like, why do these cats come in with these little nub tails? Look at how beautiful she is. Yeah, she hates it. She looks miserable. Hi, Margaret.
You know, Selena, several years back, when her owner made the comment she wanted to get rid of her, I offered several times to take her and even pay her
Yeah.
pretty good money for her.
Like, more money than we charge to adopt a cat. Pay her.
Yeah.
Got it off.
Margaret. It would really help out my numbers if you just take her and Jack.
What?
Sometimes when they're really happy, they leave that's
Yeah, I'll ask that, Valerie.
Yep.
So, yep. So we'll see how long it takes for Lynette to adopt her. Or I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, she is available for adoption. Her the nicest girl.
Not for a while, though.
See that spread?
I know.
That's how we feel with Jack too. Oh, Margaret. Oh, Margaret. Oh, Bucky. All right. Well, you guys are absolutely wonderful. We're going to go,
Oh, jeez.
I know, we're going to go get this stuff all wrapped up for the fundraiser, and we will be back at 1. Can you settle Stubbs' spelling? Stubbs' legal spelling of his name is S-T-U-B-S. Is his, like, legal on his birth certificate spelling of his name. But his mama is changing it to S-T-U-B-B-S. So, there's that. Yeah. Did I say that wrong, or?
I didn't
No.
know that.
Yeah, it's, hopefully I'm saying that right. His legal name is S-T-U-B-S. But, his mama's going to be changing it to 2 B's. It's all Stubbs. It's Stubbs. Yeah, it's technically, it says legal birth certificate name is Stubs. But it will be Stubbs with 2 B's. I know that's not confusing. Oh, you're not changing it. You're leaving it. Oh, thanks, Donna. Oh, I don't know where I got that. Okay. Mama's keeping it still Stubbs with 1 B. Yay. So that'll be easy to remember. Stubs. There you go. Answer solved. Thanks, Donna. I swear I had it as that you were changing it, but I don't know where I.
Megan makes up a lot of stuff. Just kidding.
I live in my own world sometimes. I answer my own questions.
That she does.
I do. Sometimes I answer my questions wrong. Oh, brother. We just need a day off, I think is what it is.
Yeah, so let's go to a conference for 4 days and
I know,
melt our brain.
I know. I know. We are going to melt our brain. All right, guys. Well, you guys are wonderful. We're going to get to working on this Valentine stuff. Thank you for being amazing. And we will see you guys at 1. All right. You guys are awesome.
Yes, you are.
It's Cindy.
Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou. Why you say that like that, Dark Cat? See you at 1 p.m.-ish. Like we're late. No, I got the stuff. I got it.
Do you want me to go for the back?
No, she's like, oh my gosh.
Hey.
What's that? She's like, is that the food room? Look at this kid.
Oh.
You notice he's got this weird dark spot of gray on him? Yeah.
He's melted.
There's nothing.
into that.
It's just this weird dark gray spot.
I wonder if he's partially a little bit American short hair.
I have no clue. He loves this tunnel.
He does.
He loves it.
Every time we're here, Stubbs is just hiding in there.
It's his favorite. He loves it. There was a little snippet of someone, Maverick. It was the cutest thing, getting a little purple mama, like one of these little purple toys. Did you? He got it and grabbed it, jumped down from here and ran to the tunnel. And he's like, I'm taking a nap with this. I'm like, oh.
That's so cute.
So let's work on some times for you guys. You want to come over here and I'll look at my calendar?
I'm gonna grab it.
Sure.
Just in case we do that section. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it. Sorry it took so long.
No, it's alright. It forced you guys to pet the kitties. Right? Oh. Hi, Lulu. Thanks for putting everything back. I just haven't got there yet.
That's fine.
Tell you what, we'll give you guys a little potty break. How's that? Ouch. I know. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna put you down in here. Okay? There you go. We'll give you a minute. Oh, did that scare you, sweetness? Do you want me to move that ladder? Nope. Is there anybody in here, huh? Peekaboo! It's Lucy! I know! I know! Oh! Would you like to come over here, Mr. Spikers? How's that? Huh? All right. Okay. Whoops.